Well, hello, this is Giovanni from MPG Motorcars in Stuart, Florida. And today I'm bringing you a 2009 Mercedes E320 Bluetec. This car has 80,700 miles on it. This car's a little different. And what I mean by that is this is actually one of my own personal cars that I am selling. This is part of my collection. Guys don't know me, I'm a car collector, and we just started a dealership here in Stuart to basically pay for my habit. I'm addicted to cars, what do you want? Anyway, so this car we picked up back in 2010, I believe. Car originally came from Knoxville, Tennessee, Knoxville Mercedes. I bought it as a CPO car. And this car has had, needless to say, a very pampered life. I searched high and low to find this particular car with these particular options. If you've ever inquired about a Mercedes 320 Bluetec diesel, you'll find that most of them did not come with the Premium 2 package or the leather, full leather interior. Guess what? This one has it. This one has the full options list. So we've got the full black leather package, Premium P2, which basically means it has keyless go, heated seats, cornering fog lights, bi-Xenon active light system, headlight washer, power rear window shade. That's that little screen when you push the button on the dash that powers up to provide some sun protection for the back passengers and privacy. It's also got the command system with navigation, but honestly today, who uses their car navigation? Your phone's gonna be way more accurate. iPod media interface cable. We did a little upgrade. There's a little adapter that you plug into that allows you to use your phones of today to stream music directly to the car, so that is done on this car. Also got the optional wood grain wood and leather steering wheel, and then of course the glass sunroof and the power trunk closer. So this car retailed at $62,385. And again, this was one of our personal cars. And I just want to take you on a little tour today. Give you a quick little glance here. And I'd like to just point out, some of the features. If there's any defects on the car, I'll just point everything out. So this way, you get a good idea of what you're looking at. So starting with the interior, really, their car is like brand new, and I'm not exaggerating. There is no wear on anything, especially on the inside of this car. Now, we do not smoke. The car literally smells like a brand new Mercedes. These are the original floor mats. I'll show you in a minute, but I have a brand new set that I bought at the time of purchasing this car from the dealership that are still in the trunk, have not been touched. The seats show no wear. They're heated seats. There's no wear. See that pattern on the door? That is an easy way to distinguish a leather interior car from a non-leather car on this E320 platform, W111 platform, I should say. If it's smooth, it's not leather. If it's kind of wrinkled like that, that means it's got full leather. But of course you want to check the option sheet to be sure. The wood is in perfect condition. Cup holders. And what we'll do, we'll take it on a little drive too. It is absolutely flawless in here. Take a look at the back seats. And we'll do a full walk around on the exterior as well. Here's this door. We don't have kids. We did not put pets in the car. Floor mats, seat backs. No one's been kicking the back of that seat. It is pristine. Pristine, pristine, pristine. Sorry about the sun hitting the camera lens there. Just want to give you a good idea of what we're looking at here. Another little storage compartment here. Back there, I don't know if you can see that, but that little line right there, that's the pop-up screen. I'll show you how that works in a moment. Okay. Take a look in the trunk. Again, it does have the automatic trunk opener. There we go. Here's the brand new floor mats. Never touched. Here's the manuals for the car. I have a stack of the service records in my office since almost day one of this car. Underneath here, got a little more storage area, a little hiding area underneath there. A little net to hang stuff. This actually pops down. If you have some bags of groceries, you don't want them flying around the trunk, you hang your groceries by this little hook. You also have a 12-volt plug-in back here. We've gone on road trips and purchased one of those coolers that you can plug into the cigarette lighter, put it in the trunk, plugged it in, and our drinks and food were perfect when we got to our destination. So close the trunk, you just push the button. Here's a shot of the engine compartment. You can see it's immaculate. It's that V6 Bluetec. Again, look. And this particular Bluetec, before they changed this body style, does not have the DEF fluid. You don't have to deal with adding DEF fluid to the car, which also means you don't have to deal with any of the issues involved with the DEF fluid. Now, I've owned quite a few Mercedes and quite a few diesel Mercedes. And the diesel Mercedes, the last one that we owned was a 2010, 2011 ML Bluetec. And let me tell you, that DEF pump kept going out on us. It was one of the issues. You know, DEF fluid was just pretty new to the market, so they're kind of still working through the hiccups with that. But this car doesn't have any of that. You just put diesel fuel in it and go. What I would recommend, whoever buys this car next, is please just have the oil changed at the dealer, because the dealer does use a pretty specific type of oil. It's not that much more money, but it will extend the life of the car. So this car has always been Mercedes serviced. There's another good shot of the dashboard and the wood trim. Just look at that. Look at the wood trim. You know, usually you'll find these cars where the wood is all cracked and faded and the shift knob is all janky. Not this one. This thing has been garaged, kept its entire life. It's never seen snow. We live in South Florida, Palm Beach. So it has had a very, very pampered life. I love the sill plates. Very cool. Very, very cool. But yeah, let's take a little walk around. Again, show you the back door. It's got rear passenger airbags as well. These are just little ashtrays for the smokers, but again, it's never been smoked in. Good idea. You could always tell if they had kids, because the kids always kick the heck out of the back seats. And obviously this is like just rolled out of the factory. So, all right, so now let's walk around the exterior of the car and let's see if we can find any flaws. Okay, starting with the back door. Nothing. You can see the paint absolutely shines. This car has been ceramic coated. It has every swirl that was ever in the paint removed by our expert detailer. I say expert detailer, and I don't mean that as a joke. I'm gonna spin around here for a second. See our Ferrari 328 GTS. See the trophy sitting up on the top of the roof. We just won Excellence in Class at the Cavallino Classic this weekend at the Breakers Hotel in Palm Beach. And I believe it's because of the detail job that our detailer did on it. It's extreme detail. But anyway, back to this car. So you can tell though, we don't mess around with our cars. We make sure only the qualified people are touching the paint, because yeah, you can get a detailer, any detailer, and they can do so much damage to the paint if they don't know what they're doing. So let's look all the way around. Let's see if we find anything. Obviously there's nothing on the roof, nothing on the doors. There's no dents. It's absolutely flawless condition. This car has not had any accidents. I will tell you that I had the lower part of the front bumper painted because I was driving on the highway and there was a piece of a truck tire that basically came and just scuffed up this whole section here. So this section was professionally sprayed, but it is in perfect condition now. Headlights are nice and clear. Fog lights. Paint on the hood looks great. There's one tiny, I don't know if you could barely see it with the reflection. Look at that, it looks like a mirror. There's one, there you go. There's a tiny little, that's probably from a bird dropping that got through there and stained it a little bit. That was before we had it clear coated. I mean, not clear coated, ceramic coated. Just looking all the way around. Looking, all good. All good. The tires, you'll notice they are brand spanking new. I just put them on. There's maybe 10 miles on these tires. The rims, I don't believe there's any curb rash on any of these rims. Now there is one tiny scratch, and I'm going to point it out as we come towards the rear of the car. And it was there pretty much from day one. Oh, by the way, see that little button? That's how you lock and unlock the car. So one tiny little scratch right there that I did not want to touch because we didn't want to risk anything weird happening with the rest of the paint, just because it's not like a bumper. I didn't feel like having it all blended in, but it is a tiny scratch. You see in reference to my finger now. There's the rims, got new tires. Oh, the front brakes, rotors and pads are brand spanking new as well. OEM, Mercedes parts only. Okay, so that's the whole outside of the car. I don't think I missed a spot. Back bumper, again, flawless. I don't know if you can see down the side of it or not, but there's not a door ding at all. If you're looking for a car that is near perfection, this is definitely it. So how about get in the car? Let's start it up. Put your foot on the brake and you push the button. Let's get in a little bit closer here. I just love that sound. Love the sound. It's just smooth power. Automatic climate control, dual zone. Again, this does have a nav, but really, I mean, your cell phone's going to be way more up to date than this from 2009. This is just a little change spot. It's the glove box. Oh, I can see they didn't clean it out, but see this little device? This is what I was telling you about. This thing will allow you to Bluetooth stream music from your cell phone. Sunroof. So it's a one touch. You can close it. Okay. You gotta hold it down to close it. And then it also tilts too. So if you want to tilt it, you basically pull this down. Oh no, you push up, sorry. Push up. And then it tilts. And then you've got your sunscreen. And these vents are here, so if you want to drive around with the sunroof tilted up, that the airflow can still go out through the vents. Okay, how about we take it out for a ride? Let me just lock up the shop, and then we'll take the car out for a spin. Okay, once around in the daylight. Look at that beam. Just look at the reflection. Look at the clouds of the paint. That's crazy. Details on the building. Look at that. Okay, enough talk. Let's go for a ride. Let's get some AC going here. I'll just lower that fan so you can hear me talk. The sweat a little bit. But AC is ice cold. I'll just wait for this car to pass by. Oh, another Mercedes. Cool. Love that body style too. So let's just go for a little cruise. So yeah, this has always been the road trip car. Been a South Florida car for 90% of its life. So it hasn't seen any road salt or anything like that. Okay, of course this guy's gonna be going where we're going. All right. I'm gonna go, let's see. Probably just go, we'll make a left. Maybe there's some less traffic this way. Hear that engine? Listen to that. It's quiet, but it has that rumble from the diesel engine that I love. We're going to turn the corner and I'll just try to hit it a little bit as we straighten out to get a better idea of the power. The torque on this car is just crazy. I'll put the performance figures in the YouTube description down below. Okay, there we go. All right, now I'm going to hit it. It's just smooth, constant power.